The crusade calls us, my friend.
Johanna, a powerful crusader of the Zakarum faith, an ardent defender of the light, hails from the eastern lands of Sanctuary. Johanna seeks to purge the dark influence that has befallen Zakarum at the hands of a prime evil, Mephisto. Resolved to give her life to the crusade, Johanna has entered the Nexus in search of an apprentice that will carry on her legacy when she is gone. Johanna is a resilient, frontline warrior that is great at disrupting her enemies while making herself immune to controlling effects.
Let's get started.
Johanna's trait is Iron Skin. A powerful defensive tool, Iron Skin lasts for 4 seconds, making Johanna unstoppable while providing her a shield that absorbs a high amount of damage. Punish can be utilized to damage and slow enemies. Johanna steps forward and lashes out with her shield, dealing a moderate amount of damage to the area in front of her while also slowing enemies by 60%, decaying over 2 seconds. Johanna brings a great deal of control to a fight with CONDEMN. After 1 second of prep, CONDEMN pulls all nearby enemies toward her, stunning them for a quarter second and dealing a low amount of damage. Shield Glare is Johanna's final basic ability. This skill deals a small amount of damage to enemies in the target area and causes them to miss basic attacks for the next 1.5 seconds. Johanna's first heroic is Falling Sword. Johanna leaps toward a targeted area, and after 2 seconds of travel time, deals high damage to nearby enemies, knocking them off the ground. While in the air, Johanna can adjust the location of her landing by repositioning the target area. If looking for more surgical control in battle, Johanna can choose Blessed Shield. This skill shot deals moderate damage to the first enemy it hits, stunning them for 2 seconds. Her shield will then bounce to 2 nearby enemies, dealing low damage and stunning them each for 1 second. Positioning is everything when playing Johanna. With great strength and durability comes a lack of mobility, which should always be considered before starting a battle. The synergy between CONDEMN and Iron Skin can allow Johanna to bully her way into any position. Use them to initiate a fight for your team, or to force enemies back, claiming ground as your own. Once engaged in combat, use Punish and Shield Glare on important targets to mitigate their damage and slow their movement. Though these abilities provide damage of their own, you should consider using these skills primarily for their utility. Your teammates should align themselves to follow up with proper damage to secure takedowns. If you're finding that the opposing team has a solid amount of defense, preventing you from wading into a fight, consider using Falling Sword to force the issue and catch squishy assassins out of position. Keep in mind that this ability can also be used as an escape when things get hairy. The heroic Blessed Shield carries a great deal of potential. However, it is a skill shot, so critical misses are going to hurt your team. Use this ability to initiate a team fight, defend an assassin being chased down, or to catch a fleeing enemy.
Until our faith is pure.
Let us know in the comments if you have any great tips for how to get the most out of Johanna. We look forward to seeing what players can do with this remarkable warrior. Be sure to subscribe here on YouTube and follow us around the web for all current news about Heroes of the Storm. We'll see you in the Nexus.